Now then, right, this video, I was mentioning this in the last video, and I thought I'd make this into a separate one. And I want to know everybody's opinions on this new coronavirus vaccine that they've just created. Because I'm one of those skepticals, unfortunately, I think. I mean, I do trust science, very, very much so. I do follow science quite a lot, and it is logical to use science. You can't ignore science. You just can't do that. But with that being said, I did a little bit of research, like one of those stupid conspiracy theorists. But I can't, when it comes to stuff being injected into my body, um, I guess I kind of have to question it. So, how many how many years did it take to make a vaccine for polio? It took from 1963 to 2000, so that's 40 odd years pretty much, isn't it? They haven't made an AIDS vaccine, and that's been going on since about 1984. The Spanish flu just died out naturally. I don't even think they made a vaccine for that. I think it kind of developed into something else, but I'm not sure. And in fairness, this is the only thing I can give sort of, a bit of leeway. The SARS outbreak from 2002 to 2004 was declared contained by the World Health Organization on the 5th of July 2003, which is literally like a year pretty much after it came out, which is very similar to coronavirus. And in fairness, we're almost 20 years on from that now, so that's the only thing I guess I can kind of think, counter argue. It's like we are so much further ahead scientifically than we were, back in the 60s, especially when it took 40 years to make a vaccine. We are very much so ahead of the curve from then. And also, the amount of funding that's gone into this new vaccine will no doubt have been able to they'll have been able to make it so much quicker and the production miles more efficient. However, with efficiency, there's also cutting corners, and we are never going to know if they do cut corners to make this vaccine. Yes, I do believe that they will do it through rigorous testing, but the thing is, with rigorous testing, I would expect rigorous testing to... I mean, I'm no scientist, honestly, so, you can't... My opinion is pretty much worthless, but it is just a bit to spark a bit of a debate. I would expect rigorous testing to take place over the span of years, testing the effects of what the vaccine would do to people years down the line. And obviously, yeah, we're getting the tests back now in this short term. Say that this vaccine's been under development since the lockdown. That is about 8 months of testing, 9 months. And I know that they've used this vaccine from other vaccines against like SARS and stuff like that. It comes from other strands. I understand that. But I just question it. I just think it's a little bit dodgy. It's a bit fishy. And it's also worrying that corporations and businesses are making it mandatory. So you can't work for a certain company unless you've had the vaccine. Like, is it Qatar Airlines? You're not allowed to fly with Qatar Airlines unless you have a vaccine. And that to me is dodgy. Governments won't be able to make it mandatory, I don't think. I think, when children are born, they will be probably given the vaccine, like all the other vaccines that children are given when they're born. But, do you know what I mean? It's just strange. It's just literally come out. Coronavirus has been around for a tiny speck of human existence. Realistically, I don't think it's that much of a threat. I know how many people it's killed. I know that sounds insensitive, but it just seems dodgy to me. No, I don't fucking believe that they're going to put chips in the vaccine and the government's going to... I'm not one of those idiots. You know what I mean? We've literally got these things, like this fucking... Just shut the fuck up. I just think it's strange. I just think it's very, very strange. But let me know what you think, because I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. So yeah,